Good afternoon, people of YouTube. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. Not put a video out for the last 12 months. Had a few personal issues to get around, which I'm not going to get into. So not really done much solo camping about last year. Been out with friends quite a bit, but I find that trying to make a video when you're camping with somebody else, it's shall we say, a bit difficult. There's always somebody piping up in the background, and you spend half your life trying to edit out bits of conversation and bits and pieces. So I figured if I'm going out camping with friends, it's not really worth making a video. It's not my thing. I think in another sense, I think it's quite ignorant when you're expecting people to shut up and not talk when you're trying to do a piece to camera. So I want to try and keep the channel solo camps, just me. Maybe some collabs in the future, I don't know, but yeah. So that's the reason why I've not really been out much, or not really put much content up on YouTube. And like I said, I've done more camps with friends. But I'm back, and I'm back living life, back solo camping again. And today, somewhere a bit different. We're up on the east coast of Yorkshire, which is absolutely glorious. I'm currently parked up in Sands End, which is just north of Whitby, and we're going to head up on the coastal path, which picks up the Cleveland Way, along the top of the cliffs, overlooking the sea, and hopefully it's going to be brilliant. Current temperature is around 8 degrees, very small bit of wind, so ideal. We are into the back end of winter. It's currently 15th of February. It is very mild, but we are still getting some cold temperatures for night time, so I'm still out in full winter bag, full winter mat, sleeping pad, basically full winter gear. The only thing I haven't got this time is my Alpkit Soloist, which has sadly found a new home. I figured with my new changes to life, my new way of living, I figured I'm not going to get out and do much serious four-season camper anymore. So the Alpkit Soloist is now gone, and I've invested in the Alpkit Anyan 2. That is usually my main tent, but this year whenever I go at some bike packing, so I've purchased the Alpkit Soloist XL, and that's the wig one for tonight. I have camped in it a couple of nights in the woods and relatively low, so this is its kind of maiden voyage on a proper wild camp. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll bring that, and I've got that with me today, and I'll show you that later in the video. So hope you stick around, hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to get my tow down because I've got about 3-4 miles up to where I intend to camp, and then we're going to try and find somewhere relatively flat, hopefully high, and hopefully, judging by the weather, a little bit of cloud around, we may even get a sunset. I'll catch up with you real soon. So, being a Yorkshireman, the east coast of Yorkshire has been my stomping ground for many years. But when I've always gone to the east coast and to the various touristy bits, we've always stayed within the touristy bits and never really headed off the beaten path. Now, I was up here last week with another lad, and we figured that this coastline has got a lot more to offer than just walking. We figured there could be some great wild camping spots up here. So I did a little bit of rooting around on YouTube, and as always, you find people that have actually camped along this coastline, and you begin to see the true beauty of the captures that people actually do get. So I figured that this, rather than just heading to the Peak District, I'm going to start heading a little bit further afield, somewhere a bit different. I've done loads of camps at Peak District, and as much as I love the Peak District, there's always something more, something different, and also a different landscape. But today, as you can see, Sands End just down there, a little bit further down the coastline you've got Whitby. You won't be able to see it on the GoPro, but you can see Whitby Abbey up on top of the hill just over the distance, but I don't think GoPro picked that up. But it is absolutely stunning. A little bit of cloud around, hopefully that cloud will clear, and hopefully get a decent sunset. So yeah, so I'm going to get my toe down and get up this coastline and try and find somewhere to camp. Absolutely beautiful landscape, truly stunning. Now I'm on the tops, wind's picked up a bit, so you might get a little bit of wind noise on the microphone, but it says it all. You don't need my words to explain how fantastic it is. Beautiful. Right, sun's going down in about 45 minutes. I need to find somewhere to camp. Quite a few places along this cliff tops, but it is right close to the path. I just found a bit of coppice down there. Beautiful views over out to sea and into Whitby and Sands End, but it is quite close to the path, so I thought I'll just head along a bit further and see if there's anything better, but I rest my case. So we've headed back to the original plan. I walked about another 1.5 miles along the coastline, but I couldn't really find anywhere that were out of the wind, and plus if you look over that direction you'll not be able to see on there, but there's all farmhouses and it looks like back of an estate over there. So I figured once I get tent up and get my lights on, I would imagine I'd be seen. But not to worry, it's been good to explore this coastline and see where we are. There is plenty of spots along this edge, but with it being the coast, you're going to get all the wind, and I really don't fancy sitting in wind all night. So it's what do you want out of a camp? I mean, I'd rather have a nice view and a relatively wind-free night, but you are a little bit exposed on here. I suppose if there were no wind it'd be ideal, but we've got about 15 mile an hour wind coming off these fields just behind camera. So, but I mean, here some cracking spots there if there were no wind, but you are just a bit open to them farm buildings just over the other side of the field. So but not to worry, I've got about half a mile back to that original spot that I found just behind that bit of that little bit of coppice woodland, I suppose, if you like. So yeah, get toe down, get back there. We are sheltered. It is close to the path, but I don't suppose there'll be anybody up here tonight, and I'll be sort of pitching last light, really, last thing, and I'll just get myself off early in the morning. So yeah, so I've got about half a mile and get down there, and we'll get set up for the night. Oh, and by the way, that sun, absolutely incredible tonight. Beautiful sunset. Nice, it'll be a bit higher, get a nice time lapse, but anyway, right, I'm gonna get my foot down. I'll catch up with you in a bit. So that direction, sun's going down. This here is the Cleveland Way, and just behind them bushes there's a bit of straw coloured grass overlooking down into Sands End and Whitby. So that's been my spot for tonight. I did find another couple of spots up there, but you didn't smack bang view at farms, and I don't know, I figured if I were a farmer I wouldn't want somebody pitching the tent outside my bedroom window. So yeah, this little spot will do. It is a little bit off at path and a bit hidden away behind these bushes, but we should still be able to get a decent pitch and equally a decent view. Beautiful views obviously I'd like to see. There is some nice grass at the other side of this field here, but that field is farmer's field. There's no access to it. No, there's no public access. I didn't really want to push my luck and start venturing out across a farmer's field and upsetting somebody. So right, this is me for the night. Let's get pitched. So sun's just about gone down, losing light, temperature's dropping, wind's picked up a bit, but there's the pitch. The Alpkit Soloist XL, 1-man tent, 1.2 kilo, I think, all in. That includes the footprint as well. It's ideal. It's ideal for better weather. Summertime when you're not spending so much time in your tent because of obviously cold miserable weather. But it's all right. You sit up in it. There's plenty of head height and just enough room to get your bits and pieces in and get sorted out. So I do anticipate temperature dropping tonight. Since I've got pitch now, I'm going to get my big coat on, but temperature has dropped. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, been for a nice night. Get some tea sorted. Got a chicken balti, I think, Indian chicken balti and rice. Be cooking that up on the Trangia 27 shortly. But get the rest of my gear in this tent, get a brew on, get warmed up, and yeah, relax, enjoy the peace and quiet. Hey, yeah, great to be back out, loving it. Not done a solo camp for a while, so it's good to be back out. The temperature's dropping now though. Right, gear for today, Trangia 27 cook set. Love it, absolutely love it. Takes a bit more time than gas, but it's absolutely fantastic for cooking proper food. So we've got a chicken balti tonight for tea, with some microwave rice thrown in. So that's going to be his evening meal. Choice of stove is Trangia 27. Just got a brew cracking now. Tent, Alpkit Soloist, as I said previous. Sleeping mat is Thermarest Neo Air X-Therm. Mine's the older version, not the winglock version, but I've had it 3 years now, it's never failed. It's been superb. Sitting on a trekkie chair. I've had this trekkie chair 25 kit, I think it is. I've had this for a good while now and never really used it, so brought it out tonight. Sat on the trekkie chair with the Thermarest pad, and then sleeping bag, Alpkit Pipe Dream 600. That's my go-to bag for winter. It's rated to -11, and it's 1,050 grams, so it's ideal. It's a down bag, but it's I think it's brilliant. I've never been cold in it. If you're a bigger guy, it is a little bit narrow in shoulders, but I can get away with it just about. So I'm 6 foot tall. What else have we got? Lightfoot tent tonight is the Alpkit Soundbite. Thoroughly recommend that. Bluetooth speaker and lighting one. That's got some right battery life on it. Thoroughly recommend that. What else have we got? Head torch, Alpkit Kark. Again, I've had that a few years now. Ideal. So yeah, that's a run through what we're using tonight. Beautiful up here tonight. Some beautiful views over into Whitby. So I don't think there's anybody up here tonight. I don't envisage us getting moved on. So I'm going to get this brew knocked up, and then look at getting some tea on. Beautiful. So let me know in comments what this lighting's like. I'm using a clip-on light from Pound Shop of all places. Well, at Pound Shop for £2. It's got an hour and a half battery life on it. It's rechargeable. It's tiny. Three different brightnesses, like a orange glow, a white glow, and then like one in between. Kind of struggled a bit for lighting at night and stuff like that, but I saw these at Pound Shop and I thought for £2, let's give one a try. So I'm just intrigued as to what you guys think. What's the lighting quality like? So get in the comments, let me know. If they're any good, I'll put a link in description. No boiler bags in here. Beautiful chicken balti and rice. Only thing missing is a few tinnies, which I forgot to bring. Beautiful. People of YouTube, it's about 8 o'clock now. Temperatures dropped to about 5 degrees. Wind's picked up a little bit, which is taking wind chill down. I'm pitched up at the back of this bush. Wind's coming out at top, so it's not like tent around the rock like that. It's quite well protected, to be fair. So yeah, so I've just had some dinner, chicken balti and rice. Forgot to bring some beer. Schoolboy, I don't know. There you go. So it's about 8 o'clock now, so I'm just gonna get settled in for the night, get sleeping bag wrapped around me, catch up on a bit of YouTube, see what people are doing, where people are and what's going off. So if anything tragical happens in the night, I'll bring you back. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Not a great morning. Very misty. Rained from about 2 o'clock this morning. Stopped about 5, half 5. So pitter patter up 10. Wind got up a little bit for about half an hour, but not too bad really. Not a bad night. So I was hoping for a nice sunrise this morning, but that's not going to be. Sunrise is about 7:30, but judging by looking at this, we're not going to get much of them. So unfortunately, it's going to be a quick brew, get packed up, get gone. Got a 2-hour drive home this morning, so I'm not hanging about. Like I say, weather's not great. It's starting to rain again now, so it's yeah. Quick brew, get some breakfast on the way home, get gone. So that's me all packed up, back on the trail. As you can see, it's not a great morning, it's grim. But I've not got far back to the car, so I'm going to wrap this video up here and get my tow down and get back. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've not already done so, I'd love a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.